evaluate the line integral over C of sin of pi z square plus cos pi z square divided by z minus 1 whole square into z minus 2 into dz, where C is the circle 1 mod z is equal to 0.5. Number 2 mod z is equal to 1.5. Yes, let us take the first example here, wherein your circle C is given by mod z is equal to 0.5. As we know, it represents a circle with center at the horizon and radius 0.5 means half units. Now, let us take the denominator and equate it to 0. Z minus 1 whole square into z minus 2 is equal to 0 implies what? Either z minus 1 whole square is equal to 0 or z minus 2 is equal to 0. This implies that z minus 1 whole square is equal to 0 means z is equal to 1, and z minus 2 is equal to 0 implies that z is equal to 2. Therefore, either z is equal to 1 or z is equal to 2, and both of which lies outside the given circle C, whose equation is mod z is equal to 0.5. Therefore, you cannot apply Cauchy's integral formula, right? Now, both of which lies outside the given circle, lies outside the given circle C. Mod z is equal to 0.5. Therefore, you cannot apply Cauchy's integral formula. But however, your fz is equal to sin pi z square plus cos pi z square divided by z minus 1 whole square into z minus 2 is an analytic function. Therefore, you can apply Cauchy's theorem, not the Cauchy's integral formula. What the Cauchy's theorem says, in such case, if it is analytic, integration of fz into dz is equal to 0. Okay. But however, fz is equal to sin pi z square plus cos pi z square divided by z minus 1 whole square into z minus 2 is analytic within and on C, Therefore, by Cauchy's theorem, integration of f of z into dz is equal to 0. That is, integration over C of f of z means sin pi z square plus cos pi z square divided by z minus 1 whole square into z minus 2 into dz is equal to 0. This is your answer, where your given circle mod z is equal to 0.5. Okay. Similarly, let us take the second example here. Your given circle C is mod z is equal to 1.5. Means it is a circle with center at the horizon and radius 3/2 units or 1/2 unit. 3/2 means 1/2 unit. And now if I equate this to 0, we get either z is equal to 1 or z is equal to 2 as usual in the above case, out of which one point, that is z is equal to 1, lies inside the circle, whereas z is equal to 2 lies outside the circle. Therefore, you just shift this point to numerator. I mean, you just call here f of z is equal to z minus 2. Okay, that you will have to write here. Here is out of which one point, that is z is equal to 1 only, lies inside, whereas z is equal to 2 lies outside the given circle, mod z is equal to mod z is equal to 1.5. Therefore, let fz is equal to sin pi z squared by cos pi by z squared divided by z minus 2 is analytic within and on C, and z0 is equal to 1 here. Therefore, by Cauchy's integral formula, we have yes, what it is, integration of f of z divided by z minus z0 over c into dz is z minus 1 whole square, z minus z0 whole to the power n plus 1 into dz is equal to what? 2 pi I divided by n factorial into f to the power nz, Cauchy's integral formula of derivatives we have this mod the integration of f of z divided by z minus z0 whole to the power n plus 1 into dz is equal to 2 pi I divided by n factorial into f to the power nz. That is all this implies integration of what is your f z. It is sin pi z square plus cos pi z square whole divided by z minus 2 whole divided by what? Z minus 1 whole square. Into dz. Your f of z is this and z minus z0 is this, where z0 is equal to 1 and your n plus 1 is 2, therefore n is 1. So this is equal to 2 pi I divided by 1 factorial into f dash z. This result you call it as equation number 1. Now let us find what is f dash z. Now let us find what is f dash z. In order to find f dash z, let us take what is your f of z. F of z is equal to sin pi z square plus cos pi z square divided by z minus 2. And now you differentiate this with respect to z. Yes, f dash, this implies that f dash z is equal to, in order to differentiate this, you observe this is of the type u by v. In order to differentiate it, use the quotient rule of differentiation. Yes, by quotient rule of differentiation, we have what we have, denominator z minus 2 into differentiation of numerator. Derivative of sin sin pi z square is cos pi z square into internal differentiation of pi z square. It is 2 pi z. Next plus derivative of cos pi z
minus
minus sin pi z square into 2 pi z internal differentiation of pi z square. Pi is 2 pi z. Numerator denominator into differentiation of numerator plus minus numerator is sin pi z square plus cos pi z square into differentiation of denominator. It is 1. Okay. Whole divided by denominator whole square. It is z minus 2 whole square. Z minus 2 whole square. And I wanted to find here f dash z. F dash z naught means it is 1. Z naught is 1 here. Therefore f dash 1 is equal. Putting wherever there is that is equal to 1. 1 minus 2 is minus 1 into cos, and of course 2 pi z is a common factor. 2 pi into 1 into cos pi z square, cos pi minus sin pi minus of sin pi plus cos pi because your z is equal to 1 here divided by 1 minus 2 whole square is minus 1 whole square. Yes, it is equal to minus 1, you write it as it is, into 2 pi. We know the value of cos pi. Cos pi is minus 1. Minus sin pi is 0. Minus sin pi is 0. Plus cos pi is minus 1. Whole divided by minus 1 whole square is 1. This is equal to minus into minus. Plus that is, you take minus outside. What we get? 2 pi plus 1 divided by 1 is equal to 2 pi plus 1. Yes. Therefore, equation number 1 gives. Therefore, equation number 1 gives integration of this with respect to this is equal to sin pi z square by cos pi z square divided by z minus 1 whole square into z minus 2 is equal to 2 pi I divided by 1 factorial is 1 into f dash z naught is f dash into 1, it is 2 pi plus 1. Therefore it is equal to 2 pi I into 2 pi plus 1. This is your answer. Say why I did it is, so many times this example has been asked. Okay, it is an important example, so I did it. You please take the notes of this.